Hi, it's Rain. I'm in a fucking mall today. I had this idea to come up with something kind of high concept, something kind of fun for us to do, which is to take certain aesthetics like weirdcore and shit and vaporwave or whatever and kind of make music based off of those aesthetics. So here I am, I'm in a mall, and we're gonna catch the vibe. We're gonna see what it's all about. I just feel like there's a vibe to dead malls. So what is the vibe of a dead mall, right? Well, it feels like the last beacon of hope, and there's hardly anyone here. But I'm just having fun, you know? I'm walking around. I'm in this arcade that's completely empty. Go to Zoomies and buy a pair of pants. Let's keep walking around and catching the vibe. Maybe go to Abercrombie with your girls and buy a new shirt that the boy at school will notice or something. I don't know. Just walking around here makes you think, what are they gonna do with all these places? What are they gonna do with all these dead businesses and all these places that used to be very cool that people used to hang out at? I just wonder. We should turn all of these places into big, huge, shared hotels, space, living places, or something. The vibe is very kind of shitty, to be honest with you. Yeah, we're gonna get into the production part. We're gonna go produce a song that feels like a dead mall. We're gonna do it from scratch. We're gonna figure out what makes this vibe tick, and we're gonna do it together. We're gonna do it in Ableton. See you there. All right, here we are in Ableton Live. We're gonna try and make something that's like the mall vibe. You know what I'm saying? I think the first thing that we're gonna do is I was thinking of maybe using XV50. I feel like a lot of the music from that period of time used this PCM sampler a lot, and other PCM samplers and that sort of thing. If you don't know what a PCM sampler is, it just basically plays sounds, plays recorded sound. Let's go through here. Let's start with like a bass and then build up from the bass. Why isn't it playing? Oh, that's right. I was thinking something kind of like a bossa nova beat, a bossa nova groove. It's kind of hard to figure out. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like that's pretty good. I feel like that's solid. So let's put some chords down. I'm lazy, you know. Ooh, that's... No, I think... Let me drop this down. Oops. No, they go too high. I feel like major key's a little bit too happy, you know? Maybe if we drop some of these keys, go like leading maybe. This is difficult. I've never really made music like this before, so... Ooh, yeah, okay. Maybe not that deep, maybe just... Ooh, I really like that chord a lot. Can I actually... Fuck all that. I really like this chord. So let's drop it down to F sharp. I guess it's minor. Whatever. Yeah, that's pretty good. And then the bass line, we'll do F sharp in minor. And we'll just copy this up and kind of like move this around here. And then I don't really make music like this, but then what if we added like a, you know, like, you know, you get the vibe, right? Like, you know. Please stop down with that. Yeah, I really like the direction of this, honestly. And then we'll add like a little bit of a maybe a wind. And then we'll duplicate it and break it down and shit, you know. You know the vibe. Not that one. Maybe a flute actually. Whoa. It's a very silly sound. I don't know how I feel about a category called ethnic, and then the first patch being Taj Mahal. Like, what did Roland mean by this? Far East? Oh no. Roland gonna get canceled. The whole software company gonna get canceled. East Melody. Oh, come on. Ugh. Okay, fretted. Actually, you know what? We're gonna do, I think what we should do instead is like a pizzicato thing, like a little, like, oh yeah, yes. And then we just kind of like do 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 do. What if we got like very simply maybe something like that? Ooh. I don't want to do the obvious answer, which is the, if I go to my samples here, I don't want to do the obvious answer, which is fucking, what is it? It's the, I'll know it if I see it. Shit. Oh, the Lindrum. This shit. Like, the Lindrum is, this is like such an obvious answer, and maybe I might just do it because it's so identifiably mallcore. I don't know. And then we'll add a choke point. So if you don't know this about Ableton, you can add a choke in here. A choke? Sorry. You can add a choke in here if you click IO and, sorry, if you click this little button right here, the show hide chain list, and then you click show hide input output selection, there's a choke point. And what you can do is you can select things and have them share a choke point. So when one sample ends, or before the other sample ends, the next one starts. So like, for example, I'll make like a little drum groove here, just to prove my point. See, so like this sample is ending, so this sample can start. It's as if it's like monophonic. I really don't like this open hi-hat sound. I'm not too fond of these fucking open hi-hat sounds. Like, what is this? Like, it's too repetitive. Like, I don't know. Like, it's too... Yeah, there we go. I really don't like this hi-hat. I want to choose a different hi-hat because it's so... I don't know, it's too much. Like, I just... See, like, I like that more. So we'll duplicate this. Let's hear it with everything. And then what we'll do is, I know resampling, oh God, like, come on, Rain, like, resampling, really? Yes, because check this out, right? You resample that one, then you duplicate this, and then you resample the drums, and you can get all these, like, weird textures and shit, right? So, like, listen to this. Listen to this. Boring ass drums, really not that interesting. Honestly, it's so uninteresting that I feel like just adding a hair of reverb, and of course, hybrid reverb, my beloved hybrid reverb has a made for drums section, and I love these so much. I usually use like Live Studio Room, and then I turn it down to like 20%. Turn on the bass mono so that the kick stays in phase. And even I'll go one step further, just to make sure shit is in phase, is I'll get a mid side. So on EQ8, you have this mode, and if you set it to MS, you get mid side. So you have the mid channel and the side channel. And what I do is on the mid channel, I roll off everything, or sorry, not on the mid channel. I do use the roll off on the mid channel around like 20 decibels, just to like, sorry, 20 hertz, just so that the low end doesn't go into like sub octave frequencies that are like inaudible, and those will make you clip and you won't even realize it. But on the side channel, what I do is I move this up to like 125 or like I don't know, maybe 160. We'll call the crossover. Yeah, that's good. That's a good amount. And then maybe you know what, we'll glue compress all of this. I know, I love glue compressor, it's so good. You can use glue compressor like a transient shaper if you know how to use it. I put the attack super high, like to 10 or 3, actually no, 10 or even 30, so that it really hits those transients. And what I do is I put the threshold all the way down, and I get an idea, maybe bring the release down. So you really start slamming those transients, and then you just bring it up. So you're just hitting those transients, soft clip it, bring the range down to like 10. Then pitch this down. See, that's what I'm talking about. That is such the empty mall vibe. Okay, so we're gonna build this out now. So I think we should duplicate this over here and just start with, get all this shit out of here. Just start with the chords, then build it into the bass, and then we'll save this melody part for over here. Okay, so we're gonna resample this whole the whole shebang right here. Okay, so now that we have this whole thing, now check this out, all right? Check this out. We're gonna pitch down this whole section, this whole thing, like that. Okay, now I think we're done. I think we're done for real. Yeah. Fire. So, there it is. We just made a song with the vibe of a mall, of a dying mall. And, yeah, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe on this video. Let me know if you want to see more content like this. Have some other ideas of potential locations and potential vibes to do. Yeah. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next week.